Yes, indeed. Thank you for the interview. But what I can tell you is that we have done our phase two of the geomapping of the minerals in the land. That means we have done 100% survey of the country in terms of surveying what is inside there, in the soil. The initial results or the status that we're at now, we're at a point where we are analyzing the data that has been extracted by the geomapping process. What we have learned is that we have just done we received our initial results, which are incomplete. A lot is being done. But the preliminary findings is that we do have quite a number of minerals in the country. We have found out we have gold, we have diamond, we have lithium, we have titanium, and all these other soft earth minerals. We still have to see what more is there, but just that the names are difficult for me to remember. But otherwise, we are sure that we're rich in minerals that needs to be extracted to develop our economy, to create employment for the country, to see our people benefiting from having minerals. We have mining laws which are a bit outdated, which we want to believe needs to be upgraded or reviewed so that we become competitive, so that we find ourselves in a win-win situation. When I'm talking about win-win situation, we're talking about the investor getting his money back and also making profits, and us as a country and the citizens of the land benefiting from the mining. We want to see our miners benefiting in terms of good salaries. We want to see our communities benefiting, as we have learned from the conference here that a lot, if not all, the mining areas, that's where you find the biggest or the utmost poverty. So you understand, the mines are there, they're bringing money, but the communities are in dire need. They lack even the basics of everything. So we are positioning ourselves such that the mines are not only benefiting the multinationals or the big companies, but also benefit the land, the people, and the environment as well. We want to see and ensure that the environment is being looked after very well, because the old laws do not quite address that, or there's nothing so stringent to say you can just mine, you leave a lot of environmental degradation, which should not be the case. We're at a point where we want to address this through policies, but policies that are applicable, that we will be sharing experiences with other countries where there's been a success. For us, as I've told you, we have just done our geomapping. This geomapping is marking, this geomarking and discovery of minerals is telling you and telling me and telling everybody we are just at a new chapter where we have to work in a different atmosphere that is acceptable and that is a win-win for everyone. That is our aim as the government. And the government, I can add, wants to work in partnership with the private sector. We want to work at various levels of partnership, but government is ready And right now mining is contributing a very, very tiny percentage, less than 1% to the GDP. Yet we would like to take it to 15-20% immediately. So the scope for investors is still there, it's very big, and we're inviting them over to come and work with us. We have just done our geo mapping, which is very important for us. We think we've just discovered what we have, and it's time to explore now, to explore deeper the potential that we have, and to work together. We're here to invite the world, the potential investors and funders, to come and work with us so that we benefit the country, we benefit everyone involved. We want to contribute to the international development in a way that we sell what we sell, they develop what they develop with our resources. We want just to have our people benefit. We want our employees, our miners, to benefit the country, and in every possible way. But such that everyone feels comfortable and in a win-win position. We are working with South Africa because South Africa is our neighbor and very much able, and it's a lot of experience in terms of mining. So we're working with them in terms of advisory basis and processing basis. We would like to process our own, but sometimes the quantities are small, such that they won't support the processing locally. But at least the primary beneficiation should be there, and would love to process everything in the country. But where possible, where we can't presently, we would work with the other countries. Tanzania, we are working with Tanzania. We are sending our people in the next 2 months to go and work and study how they've navigated this difficult terrain of mining, where you maximize and benefit and be in a beneficial, mutual beneficial situation. We understand Tanzania has done well in that aspect, to the extent that a large portion of their earnings, of their forex earnings, is received through the sale of minerals. That's about 50%, 60%. We think they have done very well for themselves. We want to learn as to how they have done that and how we could implement same in our country. All in all is that we want to see the environment well, the people doing well, development, want to see development at its best. We have our eyes open now. It's unlike in the olden days where the miner would draft the contract, do everything, and just give it to us. And we just take it. Now, we sit in the table and work together, and to the benefit of everybody.